Hello everyone, the team behind UK Games Expo has just announced sort of a load of updates surrounding the 2021 convention. That's really good news. It sounds like at least they are definitely planning for it to go ahead, but there are going to be a few sort of key changes, sort of making it a smaller event than the normal. So first of all, the big one that they haven't really got too much control over is that it sounds like the Hilton hotel that's sort of next to the NEC, and often sort of some of the late night gaming and stuff like that where that happens, that's being refurbished this year. So that's outside of the event's control, obviously. So that will have an impact straight away. They do say if you had a booking or whatever, get in contact with them. Now let's just read off some of the other changes. So next week they will be sending an update about tickets and how to buy them and stuff like that. So that's next week. There will be no bring and buy. So it sounds like basically they have one fewer hall than normal. I'm not sure quite which one. Maybe they've got 2 and 3 but not number 1 or something like that. Basically they don't have the full room, so they're not going to be doing the bring and buy, but they do want it to return for future events. So they're saying at the moment at least it will return for 2022. Now the trade hall, they say, should be relatively unaffected in terms of the size. So there's still going to be loads of exhibitors running demos, selling games, and showing off games and accessories. Now obviously the spacing's out and all that sort of stuff, I'm sure, is still up in the air, so they don't know quite a lot of that. But in terms of halls, it sounds like they've got 2 of them for that. In terms of open gaming, this is potentially one that is going to be impacted again. They're still going to have open gaming tables at the show, though they might have to have extra space between them, involve cleaning between groups and stuff like that. They're not sure how COVID and everything's going to affect that, and it looks like they're waiting for sort of a government guideline announcement pack and stuff like that that's happening closer to June, sort of to really understand how that will impact the show, remembering that it's currently scheduled for the 30th of July to the 1st of August 2021. Now in terms of events, they are being very clear and saying it's going to be a limited number this year, probably to go with limited everything to some extent. So there will still potentially be some tournaments, seminars and role-playing and live shows, but they're not sure yet. They see some maybe issues there, and they'll give further updates later in the spring. So hopefully within the next couple of months we'll find out about those. I think that's going to be a problem for some like the live shows. Everyone's squeezed into a side room, and they're not small side rooms, but they're often sort of put in one location, lots of people close sat together to get everyone in. If you're having to have 2 meter distances or something like that, that could really impact being how much room those live shows would need, or just how many people could see them. They have, however, confirmed, and now this will probably, it's not for me, but for some people out there, they really enjoy this bit. The Vikings and some of the other cosplay stuff, because they're, certainly with the Vikings, they are done sort of outside, open air, they are confirmed for 2021. So, there's still going to be, slightly interesting thing going on, potentially outside, or just with a lot of space inside and stuff like that. So all in all, it's some good news. It sounds like they're really planning trying to plan as much of the event as possible, to get it to a stage where, depending on what happens and how successful everything is, it sounds like they're looking forward to doing the show again this year. Digital last year wasn't quite the same, although I still thought theirs was one of the better online only conventions. They haven't mentioned if they're going to be doing an online portion. I think their priority at the moment is probably trying to work out and get this physical actual convention going, but they're basically saying that we're trying to keep everyone up to date, keep in touch sort of thing. this is what the current plans are. So there you have it. Again, the dates for the UK Games Expo, the 30th of July to the 1st of August 2021. And the key things: tickets, sounds like information next week. No bring and buy, unfortunately. Trade hall should be affected probably only by spacing. Open gaming, there will be some, but some of the late night open gaming and stuff like that was done at the Hilton. Not going to happen because of a refurbishment. Events probably going to be more limited than normal. Let me know what you think of those changes. Are you going to be going? Do you feel comfortable going? I'm at the stage where I think, hopefully enough people at that point will have the vaccine. Everything will be opening up back to normal. Let's hope that it is, and we can all have a fun convention, and at least see some of these new games being played, demoed and stuff like that, even if we have to keep a little bit of extra distance and stuff like that. But anyway, that's the UK Games Expo update. I'll try and, if they release anything new and interesting, I'll try and keep you guys up to date. But there you go, there you have it, and I'm Oliver East, signing out.